Before we begin with the agenda items and the oaths, I just want to say we're pleased to have Judge Matish here with us. He's extended some time to come and get our new board members on board for us, and we're so happy to have him here. And we do have family, so when we administer the oaths, which we're going to do that here right now, families may come up. So we'll start with Douglas Hogue.
Begin.
You hold the Bible. You hold the Bible. Okay. You want to stand up here and put one hand underneath of it with it?
Yeah.
Why don't you get on this side here so they can get a picture of your grandfather. Okay. Place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Douglas K. Hogue,
I, Douglas K. Hogue,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of West Virginia,
and the Constitution of the State of West Virginia,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
duties of the office
of member of the Board of Education
of member of the Board of Education
of Harrison County, West Virginia,
of Harrison County, West Virginia,
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we would like to recognize Jenny Santilli. And I believe she has some family here.
Mom, you want to come hold? Do you want to hold the Bible?
I would be pleased to do that.
Thank you,
Why
sir.
don't you stand on this side of her so they can get a picture
Try not to cry till afterward.
and place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Dr. Jenny Santelli,
I, Dr. Jenny Santilli,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of West
and
Virginia,
the Constitution of the State of West Virginia,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of member of the Board of Education
of the member of the Board of Education
of the County of Harrison,
of the County of Harrison,
West Virginia,
West Virginia,
to the best of my skill and judgment.
to the best of my skill and judgment.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Tim, come up for pictures.
Here we go.
Do you want, like, a lot of pictures, David? These are
Yeah, let's get a,
like a
Well-
group picture, maybe with her whole family, and then
Jenny and her family.
yeah, we can do that right now. We'll get Doug and the kids right after that.
like.
B. B. Don't argue. Come on. Teacher voice.
Get them organized.
You're ready to line them up.
I'm not posing, I'm not working, I'm not posing anybody.
Here, Sam will tell us what to do.
You're good.
Me, just tell me what to do.
We know the formation.
Here's the flag.
Uh-huh.
Good?
Guys need to get
Thank
one.
you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. All right, all right, good. All right, fine.
Congratulations.
Jenny, stay right there.
Yep, stay right there, Doug.
Three of us.
Mr. Hudd.
Well, we have him here, we're going to get pictures.
There's no charge for this.
You get to be a rose between the thorns.
I've known both of these almost all of my life, I will say. Jenny's dad helped my mom with Social Security, years and years ago. She's friends with Peggy. They were in the school system together. And Doug's first wife, Janice, we started first grade together. Matter of fact, she got me cornered at Owings grade school and looked like the Red Sea parted. And she came up and she threw a kiss on me. And a couple days later, she said she hated my guts. And I was always razzed about that. And then we were in high school and we were in a play, and I was taking her home one night because her boyfriend couldn't do it. And we lived just half a mile from each other. And I asked her, I said, "Why did you do that?" I said, and she said, "I had no recollection of it."
Girl.
That's it. So, all right,
He
okay.
remembered the kiss.
Oh,
Yeah.
We can go.
Do you want the
Judge.
judges?
Okay. Yeah. Smile pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking down.
Maybe three or four members there.
There you go. Thank you very much.
You don't know
I need to
that,
sign
right?
it.
Okay, that's, yeah. And I did learn how to write in cursive when I was in third grade, but Simon made way too many times to be able to read.
Are we good with pictures?
My next question is, Superintendent and Mr. President, may I be excused?
Thank you.
He's
Yeah, he's not the
Yeah.
president.
I'm not the president.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
From his lips to God's eyes.
That's right, that's right. Okay, good seeing you all.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good year.
Thank you, Jim.
He made a prediction.
Yes, absolutely.
Before we move on, Jenny, Dr. Santilli, would you like to introduce your family? that's here?
Yes, so starting on my right, this is my mom, Cookie. She was my first teacher, and she made me go help her tutor kids when I was just in fourth grade. So she was planting seeds early. This is my sister Dee Dee. She's a special education teacher in Columbus, Ohio. And my brother-in-law, Bob, who's a community activist and into urban gardening and all that. And my niece, Stephanie, who is attending my alma mater, West Liberty. She just got accepted into her speech therapy program. And her mom, my sister-in-law, Annette Santilli, which you may know, she's a huge person behind PanCan research. And I think you all know my brother, Sam, one of your substitute teachers and photographer. And then in the second row is my other brother, Stephen, who is a photographer and a stringer for the newspaper. And then our family friend, Bede Richards.
Nice. Well, thank you all for coming. Mr. Hoke,
Okay,
your distinguished guest.
stand up. My middle grandson is Parker Ferris. He's in the 8th grade at Washington Irving Middle School. And then my granddaughter, who's just about ready to turn 10, but it acts like she's 30, is Kate Elizabeth Ferris. And so then my oldest grandson is Peyton Kirkpatrick, and he was unable to be here today. He just graduated from Fairmont State as a nurse, and he's starting the nursing program at UHC today. So he was unable to be here. And my daughter Amanda, her mother is teaching summer school at Nutter Fort, and then my oldest daughter is works for the FBI. And so they was unable to be here. Okay.
Welcome to the board.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to move on with the agenda today. We have no delegations, I'm assuming. And superintendent's update, I'll take care of that at the next regular meeting. The next item is new business, and it's the selection of the president for the board. And I would like to take a nomination from the floor for president for the board.
I, having been on the board for 12 years, getting ready to start the next term, I would like to, and have worked in the past with Frankie DeBono, and he's been president in the past. I'd like to recommend him to be our president going forward.
Second.
Any other nominations? So we have Frankie Devano on the board,
That's it.
on the floor for nomination for president. We have a second to that.
Second.
Second for Tom. And any discussion? Let's take a vote. Frank Devano for president for the board. We need to vote. Great. Yeah, you're unanimous. All those in favor? Okay, get the verbiage right. I'm in a different seat here.
That's all right.
All right, I think he's in charge now,
Well, thank you very
turning
much.
the gavel over.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the confidence in being selected as president to lead the board the next few years. At this time, we will move down to item B, selection of the vice president for the Board of Education for Harrison County.
Make a motion that,
Are there any nominations for the floor?
oh, forgot, I was getting ready to
It's okay.
Yes, nominate Mary Frances.
Mary Frances Smith has been nominated for vice president for the Board of Education. Are there any other nominations? There are no other nominations. I will need a second. Yes, I need a second for selection of Mary Frances Smith as vice president of the Board of Education. Is there a second?
I second.
Motion has been seconded. Is there any discussion? No discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. The last item for new business is item C, appointment of board member to the United Technical Center. Are there any nominations for the appointment of board member for the United Technical Center? I would actually like to take this nomination, working with Mr. Hogue these last few years. He has been on board of the United Technical Center for quite some time. He does a great job. I would like to continue his nomination. Okay, are there any other nominations?
That's it.
Okay, all right. So is there a motion? I'll make a motion to appoint Mr. Hogue as the board member of the United Technical Center Board. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion? No, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We go to board member comments. Item A, are there any board member comments? We'll start with Mr. Tucker.
Yes, welcome aboard, Ms. Jenny, and Mr. Hogue, welcome aboard again.
Again,
All right, Mr. Hogue, are there any comments?
just that, I look forward to working with the new board, and I hope that we have a lot ahead of us coming up here in the next 2 years, especially with everything that's going to go on. And I just hope that we can all work together and work with our superintendent and everybody else and make the best decisions possible for the students of Harrison County going forward.
Thank you, Dr. Santilli.
Yeah, just thank you so much, and I hope you all are patient with all my questions. But I'm looking forward to working with all of you and doing what we can for the kids.
Vice President Smith.
I just want to say, welcome back, Mr. Hogue. And congratulations, Jenny, and it's going to be great working with you again.
Very nice. And I'll say congratulations as well. I look forward to the next 2 years. The rest of my term is working with you guys. Do the best for the kids and the staff in Harrison County. All right. Are there any further comments? If none, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Motion has been moved to adjourn by Mr. Tucker and seconded by Mrs. Smith. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We stand in adjournment until our next meeting at 12:30. Very nice.